Wait, did they film her? Oh my gosh. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Noonchi Reacts, where I react to some of your favorite K-drama scenes from a mental health perspective. Another blind react, True Beauty, episode 1. I'll admit, it's not my genre. I feel like I'm saying that a lot, actually. High school drama, they're fun, but you know what turned me off a little bit? I'll be honest, True Beauty. Maybe I just knew already it was going to be like a makeover kind of scene, makeover drama where the girl that maybe was not very pretty from what I can tell then becomes pretty and then is the talk of the town, and she was bullied. I already predicted it. My creative video producer picked out this one scene, I think a couple scenes we might skip around, showing a little bit of the transformation. And so again, blind react, have not seen this. I know that it was a hit, so that's why I want to react to it. True Beauty, episode 1.
뭔데?
공연 티켓이랑요.
First of all, she still looks
제가
cute to me.
만든 쿠키랑 또
또 뭐?
문가영, by the way.
또 제 마음이요.
Oh, I see her blemishes. Okay.
저 오빠 좋아해요.
뭐? 너 지금 설마 고백한 거냐? 나 현빈이야. 왕현빈.
네? 네.
Oh, it looks real. Her face is
고백하면 뭐
blemishes.
사귀어줄 줄 알았냐?
전에 저한테 좋은 애라고 그러고 취향도 같다 그래서.
야, 따당하는 거 불쌍해서 잘해줬더니만 뭐? 야.
So I guess leading up to it, I'm just assuming he was okay, nice to her, whatever, it doesn't matter. She likes him, and she's Kobek, confessing. I want to share something though. Okay, I don't mind the scene. First of all, it does look realistic. And you're in high school, but you're in high school and you have breakouts anyway. But I'm going to point something out that people never really talk about. When you're confessing that you like somebody, I think it takes a lot of courage. So despite the fact that maybe she seems all the typical, oh, I really like you, here's my heart, I still think I commend women and men, but mainly women who really talk about their feelings with a guy and make the first move. Just saying, still progressive, but nobody really talks about that. They're looking at everything else, and yes, he's about to be mean. I'm assuming he's going to really hurt her feelings, but pointing out her courage, and to me that shows some self-confidence. Just saying. So let's see what happens.
얼굴이 딸리면 눈치라도 있어야지. 주제 파악도 못하니?
Okay, that's... Can you see where you're standing? Oh, I can't stand that.
야, 이딴 거 할 시간에 거울이나 좀 봐.
Oh. Wait, did they film her? Oh my gosh.
그럼 마지막으로 대차게 까이신 소감 한번 들어볼까요?
Oh my gosh, that's awful. Examples of
대박도
bullying.
진짜 못생기게 나온다. 야 말해봐 빨리. 빨리 말해. 뭔 소리야? 네 얼굴 다 나왔거든 지금. 빨리 말해봐.
하지 말라고. 하지 말라고.
야, 감히 누굴 쳐? 죽고 싶냐?
I want to stop it. It's kind of hard to watch. So I'm assuming she's getting bullied. You know, and this is where I want to bring up the Korean culture that we're seeing these days about some of the K-pop idols and K-drama stars being accused of bullying. Well, if you're seeing K-dramas and seeing bullying scenes in there, it's a part of the culture, just saying. I'm not excusing behavior, but if the culture has systemic issues such as bullying at school, even adult bullying, and this is allowed, well, can you blame that some of the kids would actually show bullying? Bullies beget other bullies. And so just seeing this just makes me realize, okay, I'm trying to think, are there other scenes that we see this? A lot in K-dramas, that's what I'm saying. I hope I'm making sense here. This is a common scene. I don't like seeing it. That's kind of sad, especially when it has a lot to do with her image. So I'm going to keep watching. This is difficult. No wonder I didn't watch this drama.
니들은 내가 왜 그렇게 싫은데? 내가 왜 싫어? 난 니들한테 잘못한 게 하나도 없는데 내가 왜 이렇게 큰 싫어하는 거야?
The girl filming also
Yeah.
has. Okay, just.
가르쳐줘? 응? 못생겨.
MG. Okay.
야 더러운 건 졌다.
맞다.
나한테 오지 마.
나 진짜 까먹었어. 어떻게 봐? 진짜 하지 마. 똑같다 다시 해봐.
Okay, a couple dimensions here. Let me see if I can break it down to what I see. Beauty standards. One thing in the Korean culture, we'll talk about that, and then bullying. So I'm going to first talk about the bullying, continuing on to that. That is a big part of the Korean culture, and we see it a lot in dramas. So something has to be done. I'm not going to discuss bullying so much today, but if we're seeing it if folks are being accused of bullying when they were younger, well, here's why, because it's a big part of the culture, and also adults bully. So I believe kids see that behavior and then do it to other kids. And yes, they pick on the kids that they believe are weaker, because they have that anxiety. There's things there, right? The other thing I want to talk about is the Korean beauty. I do believe it is not healthy. I don't know Koreans, and Asians actually were pretty blunt in saying, oh, you gained weight. Oh, you don't look good. And something's wrong. Fix your hair. Their standards are not realistic. I'm going to say that. I know of many folks who struggle watching Korean dramas. Perhaps other dramas too, because of the image that we see. And you hear it all the time, even in American society, about magazine covers and representing models that look unrealistic. Well, K-dramas also do the same. And I know, I'm going to be honest with you, many folks in the middle school years that struggled watching because they felt, seeing that image of beauty, they felt like something was wrong with them. Just pointing this out, I'm going to anticipate the next scene that we're going to watch. Let me guess. She's going to come back and seek her own revenge, in the sense of not revenge as an act, but showing herself to be beautiful. Somewhat predictable. And true beauty, and I've seen the ad, so I know that Moon Ga-young comes back looking gorgeous. But I guess the bad thing is she treated better because she is prettier or knows how to do her makeup? Am I making sense? And I'm going to say most likely. So that is a struggle for me to see, because the honest truth is, I do believe dramas show reality, and that is some of the reality in real life today. The beauty standards, not just in dramas, that folks that may get treated better based on the way they look, right? Whether they're beauty and brains. I've asked this actually, believe it or not, in a workshop, would you rather have beauty over brains? People have chosen beauty because of the standards. And sometimes you're based first on your looks. Does that make sense? So I don't blame the fact that this is there, but I'm struggling with it because it is not good for our mental health. And what can we do about it? Well, I hope that we see other ways of her self-confidence and not based on her looks, but I don't know, because it's a blind react. I skipped because my creative video producer told me to go to this to show how she transforms. And if you guys know about this, I know that she becomes this makeup guru. So let's see what she does to transform herself with makeup, which I know you can do.
초코 브라운 렌즈 장착. 연한 브라운 컬러 섀도로 눈에 깊은 음영을 주면서 언더에는 섀도우 코코.
This could be fun, just learning how to put on makeup.
주면서 마무리하면 첫인상 호감 상승 메이크업 완성.
아유, 이놈의 지구상. 벗어나려고 그 고생을 했었는데 한 발짝 앞으로 갔나?
Oh, I know that, Mom.
8년 세월 아주 빽했어.
아유, 8년이나 회춘했네 우리 홍 여사.
뭐?
그래 현수가 다시 돌아오니까 좋잖아. 신혼 때 생각나고 낭만 있고.
낭만은 얼어 죽을. 임직하고 내려서 밥 먹.
Ah, okay, look at that glow. See how she looks. It's the first time they've seen her.
없어 안 먹어.
야 입맛 없으면 밥 맛을.
누구냐 너?
다녀오겠습니다.
I guess that's the first time they're seeing her look like that. Okay.
엄청 예뻐.
keeping us in suspense here.
완전 예뻐.
That's fine. Koreans love to be dramatic. Well, yeah, that looks more like how I know her.
내가 여신이라고?
Okay, good scene, good scene. I guess it's the first day of high school. I would say very well done. Obviously, her family seeing her for the first time. So as I said before, she has her revenge in a way that she shows herself to be beautiful outwardly. So my hope is, because I have not seen this drama, and I don't know if I'm going to plan to see this drama because there's so much to watch, that the true beauty she finds is obviously, could be cliche, in her own self-confidence. But I still want to point something out. Despite the fact that she felt insecure perhaps and bullied earlier in the scene that I showed you, I still think her presenting that box and going in front of what I believe was a popular boy or somebody well-liked and sharing about her feelings took a lot of confidence. Let's not underestimate that, okay? Not everything is about looks. Yes, it can give you that confidence, but again, a constant struggle. And if you feel like you're struggling with it, I think it's very important to look at the strengths that you have, the talents you exude. I'm hoping that's what we see from this. Not based on looks. Looks come and go, and look at that. I'm assuming the makeup she put on, she still had her own facial flaws. Does that make sense? It's not like she got plastic surgery. Thank goodness they didn't show that. I'm hoping that's what they showed. I'm glad it's makeup, because makeup can be, I think makeup's more realistic. Does that make sense? And so thanks for watching. I did enjoy this blind react. I'm a little bit on the fence because I know that beauty standards in Korea are unrealistic, but I also know they're realistic of the culture. Does that make sense? And we do all feed into it. Don't keep watching this. Know that there's realistic things out there. We don't want to just be stuck on the K-drama standards. And I want to share, look at the fact that I just pointed out that she did her own confession and see the strength in that to give you confidence. So what do you do that's giving you confidence? Not what you look like, what you do. Thanks for watching Noona's Noonchi Reacts. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so you can keep in touch with all the new videos that we have coming.